Hello and welcome back to the Spiegelmom Scraps channel, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first of my July design team projects for Spiegelmom Scraps, as well as day 10 of Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, hashtag OTBWPP. So we have a layout here that's doing a few little duties today, and I am playing with lovely shaker pockets and mainly this gorgeous watermelon crawl. It's just so much fun with these little tiny watermelon sequins, so round, flat, and then the little wedges as well. They're just so much fun, and I'm pretty sure these are still available over in the shop. So my affiliate link, of course, is down below if you want to pop on over and grab some and a few others while you're at it, and use my code, of course, Moira15. But then, making these lovely shakers, I wanted maybe a little bit more red. So I went into my stash, and this is no longer available in the shop, but you will find something very similar for sure. I went into the Country Christmas and used some of the red that I mixed in to make these lovely shaker pockets. Now you see the pin that I wanted to use up there. You see it right there. And as soon as I saw that pin was on my background ideas board, and as soon as I saw it, I knew exactly that one, I wanted to use it for a Spiegelmom Scraps project, and I wanted to make a background using shakers. So I mean, that one was an easy one to get to. So I used, of course, my hexagon dies, and you've heard me mention before that I've been on a little bit of a shaker pocket obsession lately, and I've mentioned recently that I wanted to really do some shaker pockets with the hexagons, and I love it. So I, of course, used the second to largest size and third to largest size, and of course I die cut the backgrounds. I love using pattern paper as my background for the shaker. I think it's fun seeing all of the sequins, but then seeing some lovely pattern in the background as well. And then a contrasting paper that I die cut as a frame that I can use for the shaker pocket. And then of course I use the gorgeous acetate sheets. These are so fun to work with. The thickness is just perfect. It's a 5mm thickness. They die cut beautifully, they cut with scissors beautifully, and yet they are still lovely and flexible, so you can place them perfectly as well. So you can use my affiliate code down below for those as well, and of course my discount code will apply as well. So I basically wanted a fairly simple layout because I really want the hexagon and the background idea of those hexagon shakers to be the main feature of my layout. But I did find, at first I thought I was going to do it just on white cardstock, and I really found that that really did not deliver enough of a punch, and I didn't really want to do any mixed media on the background much. I didn't want that mixed media competing with the shaker pocket. Now in hindsight, I probably could have done just a nice watercolor wash perhaps, and that would have been nice, but in the end I went into my starting points, some of the leftovers that I had from the Let's Build a page, and use that because I was using some of that for the shaker pockets anyway. So I thought I would go in and use this lovely plaid paper here that was I already had it as a torn edge, and I just removed a little bit of it because it really came out maybe a little bit too far, and then that gives just a teensy bit of detail and interest without taking away from this lovely hexagon puzzle that I've created. So I got that on the background, and then you know how I am with my white cardstock, of course. I always think things are going to fall off the edge if I don't either doodle or outline or get something, fill my corners or sides. So I just went over here and a little bit a la Christy, my lovely friend Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I just tore a nice little piece of the white cardstock off here and popped some of this lovely green plaid ombre there as well to just sort of rein it all in, I guess. So then, of course, I just really wanted to arrange my shaker pockets, and I have two sizes here of shaker pockets. Then I have just the outline here because I wanted something to act a little bit as a shelf for my title. And I thought I would go a little old school and cut my photo as a hexagon as well and pop it up on foam. And I love this layout. So I got my shaker pocket down. Now I used, as I mentioned before, the watermelon crawl and the country Christmas together in these pockets. And I love, love, love the little bit of extra red the country Christmas adds to it. And I love seeing my pattern paper in the back here. So you see here I went with the red with a little touch of golden yellow. This one here I went contrary with the strawberries. This one here I have some lovely little watercolor type strawberries in the background with the green, and this with a little bit of the raspberry. Now this is probably another scrap that I had left over on my desk. Got all of these added to my background. And then just put here July 2021 currently. And I think what I'm going to do with this is do a 6x12 insert here on the side so that I can do my actual currently, a little bit of what's been going on lately, some of the challenges with the mom duty and the primary caregiving, a few of the fun things with summer, some of my reading. So just, you know, the regular currently. So I think I'm going to do a 6x12 and I'll come back and maybe do that as part of an off the board as well. The foam that I'm using, of course, I've shown it to you before. It's this Big Mama roll from Spiegelmom Scraps, and it works a treat. I know some people have said before that they have a little bit of trouble getting the backing off, but I do not at all. I don't know whether it's my climate. I don't know whether it's a batch that I've got, but mine just comes off with absolutely no difficulty whatsoever. So there you go, my friends. It's some fun, fun, fun. So please tell me, now that I've done a few of these in different kinds of shapes, have you tried making shaker pockets in shape forms using your dies and using pattern paper background as well? So let me know in the comments down below if you have, if you're going to. If you have, and you haven't tagged me, please do. Please tag me on Facebook, tag me in the Spread the Sparkle group, tag me on Instagram, link me up to your video, because I think that these are fun. And you know what? Shaker pockets are really, really not a lot of work when you use your dies. It's you just die cut your little pieces in your frames, pop your foam up, your acetate, put in your little sequins, and away you go. This layout definitely did not take me any longer than any other layout, maybe even not quite as long, because then, of course, the rest of the embellishing is rather simple. I toyed with the idea of maybe putting a few splatters here. What do you think? In the end, I chose not to. I think this little detail here is sufficient. So I'm leaving it as so, but weigh in down below if you have some ideas. Would it benefit from a little bit of splattering here or not? What would you do? So there you go, my friends. Come back later in the month. I will have another Spiegelmom Scraps project for you. Come and visit us over in the Spread the Sparkle group. Save the date, because if you didn't see it on my Instagram, later this month we are having an awesome, awesome crop to celebrate the 10th anniversary. We're going to have challenges, prizes, all sorts of stuff going on starting on the 31st, is it? It's a whole weekend thing. I will have a challenge. All of us will have challenges for you. It's going to be so much fun. As for today, of course, pop on down below if you're on my channel. Pop on down below for all of the links to everybody playing along with Off the Board today. And you will have noticed that you got 2 videos today and none yesterday, just because of the way I got myself organized in scrapping my days. So thank you for being here, and I will see you back here and over on my channel very soon. Stay safe and happy scrapping.